Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Turan Empire. So in the previous episodes we have been pushed back quite significantly. We lost the entire area around Batumi, Yerevan, and then we basically decided to do an orderly retreat from Erzurum, Erzincan and Trabzon and Rize to the line in front of Samsun, Tokat, and I guess Gaziantep. We're still holding places like Malatya, but that is maybe a mistake. We're waiting for the Germans to actually pull back as well, but I'm not sure they will be able to. Before we start today, though, I need to address the thing. We're actually having a huge amount of fuel missing, and I'm kind of surprised how that happened. I was under the impression that we were doing good on fuel, but we are not. Alright, turns out it's the issue with Germany. And, okay, do we have anyone who can supply us with fuel without using convoys? We do not. Okay, Slovakia can give us a little bit of fuel. But we lost probably a ton of our own resources, didn't we? Yeah, well, there was fuel here, but I don't think we ever got it. Yeah, but as we were pushed back, yeah, that's the issue. All right, 30. Is there any way we can actually? I think this might fix the situation, but we will see. 42 days, 43. Daily consumption army. What's going on? Why are we using so much from civilian demand? 547 just from the civilian demand. Oh, and they launched a full-scale offensive. That's not good. Alright, this is actually really bad. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give you an additional factory for that. Okay, Hungary can also give us 5. And I thought it could give us 1. 624. Air, Navy. Well, we cannot stop doing that. Let's hope that the army is gonna stop consuming less, because we really do not have enough. And considering the situation, I'm not entirely sure there is anything that we can do with that. Okay, so with Romania... okay, Romania switched sides now. Konstantin Ion Parfon, so there is an entirely new line that opened here. I think I already... Did I not send the units here to defend? I think I might have. But I might not have. I might have not. I think I wanted to send the units from Malatya there. Alright, you guys are defending actually pretty well, which is good. And so are you. I wanted to send one of you guys over there. So let's actually send you. We really need to get these units to where they need to get. Alright, the consumption down a little bit. We are doing a little bit better. Right now for us it is only a matter of holding out. It's not a matter of anything else, and causing as much casualties on the enemy as possible. Making them lose so many troops that even in the victory it will feel hollow and empty. But again, with the fall of Romania and their attack on Bulgaria, if they... the fact that they don't even hold the entire border. So when the enemy crosses this, and they will, it will ultimately mean that... Yeah, and we are alone here again, as it turns out. I thought that we had more troops, but No. And we still have only one unit here. I'm finding so many gaps in our defenses, it's insane. Alright, if we stop... Stop fighting, we might have... Okay, why the hell are you going there? Ah, okay, it's because of the border. Okay, I think that was the issue. You were not supposed to be there, you were supposed to be over there. So go. Let's send you there. You guys are holding very well. Even against the... These are actual... Ah, they're not that strong. Nice, heart attack, 41. Yeah, with the Panther Shreks and everything that they are doing much better. I would really like these units to vacate, but on the other hand, the moment they do, all of these units are gonna be stationed here, and that's gonna spell doom for us, so I'm not even gonna complain about that. Let's just, you know, do what you want. Baby. Do what you want. We are going to defend. It's very unlikely that they will be able to break through our lines. There's still this though. Adds an open gateway. And there isn't anything that I can do with that. Alright, so the army is consuming less and less. Air, navy. We're still flying. Now there are more fighters in here than ever before. Are we repairing? Oh, we are. Oh, Savih Urmutak was wounded. That doesn't spell good for us. There we go. Alright. So they have officially broken down here. So what I'm gonna do is here. I'm gonna change you guys to... I'd really like to, but I do not have... Thinking. What if I switched just one of you to the Kalkantimani? Do we have... We do. Alright, so you guys are gonna go here. And you guys are gonna go here. And I'm just gonna send you by rail. Because at this point, I mean, you're not gonna... No. And this entire line has collapsed, so we can only hope that this will work as we envisioned it. It's not like we have much of a choice, do we? There was one which was about bolstering the defense. Increasing the pay rate of our soldiers. I don't think this one is gonna be useful for us. Here, desperate defense, entrenchment speed and division defense plus 20%. And keep it open so I don't forget about it. But I think at this point, I kind of hope that some of these units might retreat to us, so that we do not lose. Oh my god, we have so many factories here in Islam. Yeah. Well, the moment that we're gonna lose that, it's over anyway. We knew that. Oh, this is amazing just to see this effect. how they cannot really defeat us. What was that? Was that autosave? I mean, yeah, it's 1st of March. So most of France is now liberated. They got Nîmes just one step away from Avignon. There's really not much standing between them and Marseille. Sedan, Namur, Brussels. Brussels is gonna be lost very soon. Gebirgsbrigade. Italy with their army basically stationed here. That's crazy. I mean, that's such a drag. I understand why they protect their coast, but they really shouldn't have this many divisions there. They should be on the front somewhere and not stationed in Italy. Alright, Poznan was lost. They are one step away. Yeah, look how close they are to Berlin. Have they... No, they still haven't gotten into Slovakia, but Romania is already being besieged. They lost parts of the Carpathians, but not a significant amount. But they basically opened an entirely new part of the front here, which drags units away from there. So we're defending. They're also sniping the enemy. I'm thinking I might actually ground the aircraft because there's so many... No, they actually... Oh, okay. They actually vacated them. So... yeah, not much of a point. Yeah, we're actually... When they're not attacking us, we're gaining fuel. So that's the good part. I just need to keep an eye on if there's anyone who could give us an additional fuel. I don't think that's ever gonna go up, but we'll just keep checking it. Just in case. Oh, poor. Well, from this it looks like it's the Allied aircraft mostly, but really it isn't. Oh. Okay, here we can clearly see the enemy aircraft bombing us. But yeah, okay, the front has stabilized, sort of. I don't think they will be able to break through here at all. Question is my assumption right or wrong? Alright, we're also doing really bad on food. Let's try to feed our people. God knows that we are not doing any good with anything else, really. Okay, this is actually gonna help. Advanced oil refiner output means that we get more fuel from oil. So that is basically what we really needed. And there's liquid catalytic cracking, but we're not extracting any, so that one is not gonna help us in anything. We can get the chemical industry now. It's, you know, just for good measure. Alright, with that said, we need to get... We fight United next, just to boost the stability and war support. The Germans are actually attacking from Malatya to Erzincan. They're throwing their tanks at us again. Yeah, terrain minus 85%. Look at this, the entire border is breaking down here. And Russell was liberated. Unit is encircled here. The 147th Infantry Division. The Americans really don't seem to be in a hurry. The Russians are way more aggressive in their attacks. And they're gonna enter the hills here near Slovakia, which is gonna be the first. Штатая пехотная бригада is being pushed back. Yeah, these guys are alone. So are these. Do we have units in place? Okay, these are mountains. These are plains, but still they are across a strait. So I'm hopeful that they will be able to hold it, but nothing is really protecting us from a naval invasion, to be quite honest. Oh, this is cute. You've been walking here this whole time. Alright, so we're actually gaining a decent amount of fuel now. About 91 units per day. So as long as we are standing still, alright, I actually think that I might... Wait, we now have more aircraft. Let's stop you from flying, which is going to give us even more fuel per day. Because I suspect that the situation is going to get worse, we'll have less and less fuel. So while the allies are operating here, no enemies are really doing anything major, we can just stand our ground. Yeah, they're getting across the river. Yeah, it was like the best defensive line that you could have here, the river. There's nothing else between us and them now. I'm basically gonna give them Gallipoli and hope that we can hold. This one I believe will hold. This one I have my doubts. Because these are plains. And despite us having the units with the right equipment here, I don't think that's gonna happen. Alright, so we're producing the light anti-tanks, the horse transports, those are the only ones that we actually ran out, and recon equipment, and trains, of course. So let us focus a little bit more on those. I can take away a machine gun and support equipment. Recon is fine. Let's put the 2 on horse transports. And light anti-tank really needs to go up as a priority. How much tungsten are we missing? 1, alright, so that's good. And what fell into... Okay, armored cars, light artillery. Actually gonna push you guys down here. Produce less of the mountain equipment. Thinking anything... I don't really think so, I think we're good like this. Because we really need to produce you as the important part. That's where we are really short. Actually, while we are actually restarting this production, we have 79 XP. So can we boost you in any way? Carriage is not defense. Heart attack. Okay, let's wait 5 days, and then we're gonna give that. So defense, piercing, and heart attack. And the heart attack is gonna be very important. Are we getting any more? Are we being attacked? No, not really. Just the daily. Yeah, the moment they get across the river, there's nothing you can do. Hopefully they might pull some units back to our territory to defend it. But I will be honest, I'm not hopeful. We shall see. I'm gonna happen that it looks like a little bit like we stopped them. Which, you know, Franco is not bad. Let's see if we can hold like this to the... I mean, this is paper thin. I'm not gonna lie. But I believe that if Germany capitulates, it is over for the entire alliance, because they are the leaders. Or do they need to capitulate us all? Not sure. Japan is really not doing good. Yeah, the entirety of the Burma is the lines that are broken. They have lost most of Papua. I have a feeling this one was also not here before. And they own these. Armored car 5. Alright. It's actually kind of nice to have that. Anything here that we could get that might benefit us? Tank production capacity, that might actually go well for us. So, do we plan to put at least... I mean, we're not even producing them, so... that kind of answers my question. But alright, let's upgrade you to one with gun shields and gun sights. I'm gonna call you... Hold on, can I... Nope, the game is not giving me the name. So I'll have to rename it manually. So 40mm ATA anti-tank Sadu. But here I don't have the symbol here. Let's go with 1945 version. Oh, that request tungsten, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, it required it before as well. But yeah, we managed to fortify our borders a little bit. And that's that. Not much else that we can do. Alright, Field Hospital 4. Let me upgrade the engineer company to get a little bit more entrenchment. They are going to need it. 7%, that is almost nothing, really. And you have the engineers. You have 12. How can we have more? Engineering company plus 8. And you got 6. Engineering company plus 6. That's interesting. Oh, we're starting to have a lack of power. And we lost a power plant somewhere. Or we're just repairing more of them. And do we have any... Give a power plant over here. Or they bombed a power plant. That is also a possibility that comes to play. Alright, so we'll repair these. 15th of March. This one 16th of March. It might really be that they are just... Repair progress 97.5. And I'm gonna end the episode here. Just to repair this, but I really feel like that might be an issue. And we're really getting quite a lot of extra fuel. Come on, don't change my schedule. Alright, one power plant has been fixed. The other one is hopefully going to be fixed tomorrow. Alright, well, we have established a new defensive line. And the AI doesn't seem to be too keen to attack us, so I think that tells us that it's kind of hold for a little bit. Where's that infantry unit that was supposed to come here? here. No, I guess alright. Don't have any manpower. But we might upgrade them all into, you know, the ones with tank destroyers once we actually get them. So managing the production so that we actually have these working at full capacity might even allow us to strengthen those units eventually. Anyway, see you next time.